We are starting the second half of our day at the home and museum of Ernest Hemingway, who was an American novelist, short story writer, and journalist inspired by his life experiences. The museum is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. daily. General admission is $18. Guided tours are included and last 20 to 30 minutes. This house was built in 1851 for a wealthy marine architect and salvager, Asa Tift, and his family. He chose this 1-acre parcel of land then located on the far edge of town. At 16 feet above sea level, it was the second highest point in Key West and not likely to flood during a hurricane. The property's coral limestone was excavated by Tift's crew and used to construct the home's 18-inch thick exterior walls. Asa included opulent embellishments such as New Orleans-styled wrought iron porch railings and Italian marble fireplaces. Unfortunately, yellow fever took Mrs. Tift and 3 of their children. Mr. Tift never remarried and lived in this home until his death in 1889. The house was vacant and fell into disrepair after his death until purchased by the Hemingways in 1931 and stayed till 1939. During this time, they restored the property and made several additions. In the dining room are photos of Hemingway's 4 wives. His first wife was Hadley Richardson. They spent most of their marriage in Paris, where Hemingway worked as a foreign correspondent for the Toronto Star. In 1923, Hadley gave birth to their son, John. They divorced in 1927. After his divorce, Hemingway married his second wife, Pauline Pfeiffer, who he had been having an affair with. They moved to Key West in 1928. This house was purchased for them by Pauline's uncle, Gustavus Gus Pfeiffer. Later, his name became Pfizer, the pharmaceutical company. She gave birth to 2 sons, Patrick and Gregory. In 1940, Hemingway divorced Pauline and married Martha Gell Horn, a journalist and writer. However, her success in pursuit of journalism made Hemingway competitive and insecure, and they divorced in 1945. A year later, Hemingway married Mary, a war correspondent he met during World War II. They lived in Cuba until the Revolution, and Hemingway's health forced them to relocate to the U.S. and Idaho. In this photo, you can see a scar on Hemingway's head. He received it one day in Paris when he thought he was pulling a toilet chain, but pulled down a skylight instead. They don't want you to film on the tour, so I'm running back through the house to get footage and trying to avoid the next group, so we're going to go to the master bedroom first. Oftentimes, you'll find cats on the bed, but they are napping elsewhere today. I believe our tour guide said this chair was originally on a boat for fishing. And here's the master bathroom. Oh, I didn't mean to spook you, buddy. I just wanted to open the door for you. I'm sorry. Hemingway's first love was the inspiration for Farewell to Arms. He met Angus von Korowski, a Red Cross nurse 7 years his senior, when he was an ambulance driver during World War I and was injured. When he returned to the States, he believed Agnes would join him and marry him, but instead she sent him a letter saying she was engaged to an Italian officer. There used to be a walkway to his studio, so he can go straight from his bedroom over there. You can see the lighthouse across the street. And you are able to have your wedding in the yard below. And maybe you'll have better luck than Ernest Hemingway. And who doesn't want a toilet with a view? I absolutely love this wraparound balcony. This is Hemingway's studio. I would love to have a room like this.
Can you imagine the catwalk going across?
Kids, like, I'm gonna take a nap right here.
Though this might look like a fountain for his cats, it's actually a urinal from Sloppy Joe's. When the landlord was raising the rent, Sloppy Joe and his patrons picked everything up and moved down the street to a new location. Hemingway remarked that since he had pissed away enough of his money in it, he was taking the urinal. His wife, Pauline, covered it with tiles to make it look more presentable. Ernest Hemingway was given a white six-toed cat, also known as polydactyl, by a ship's captain. Her name was Snow White. Some of the cats who live on the museum grounds are her descendants and are also polydactyl. Hemingway named all his cats after famous people, and they continue the tradition today. The cats have a dedicated staff and checked by the vet once a week. This was the first and only pool within 100 miles of Key West. Hemingway's famous boxing ring was relocated from the backyard to Petronian Street, just a few blocks away at the Blue Heaven Bar. As no fresh running water was available in Key West until 1944, a drill was used to reach the saltwater table, then the salt water was pumped into the pool. Pauline oversaw the construction while Hemingway was away as a correspondent for the Spanish Civil War. Legend has it that in response to the outstanding cost of the pool, he tossed a penny onto the patio and explained, "Pauline, you spent all but my last penny, so you might as well have that." And here's a penny in the cement.
Restrooms. Bookstore. ATM. The question is, where's all the cats? Stay off grass. Good way. People and butterflies.
You're so pretty.
There's so many cats, right?
I need more.
Aww, there's some cute little cat houses throughout. And here are all the kitty cats that have passed away. Marilyn Monroe, Mark Twain, John Wayne, Edgar Allan Poe, Emily Dickinson, and Pablo Picasso. Oh my gosh, this is a smaller version of Hemingway's house for the kitties. You are not allowed to pick up the cats, but you can pet them if they come up to you. We are now inside the gift shop. They have plenty of t-shirts, artwork, and of course, books. The colorful arched gate marks the entrance to the Bahama Village. This community is home to a group of people who immigrated from the Bahamas in the early 1800s. They introduced Key West to their rich culture, cuisine, and even the tropical plants and vegetation. Previously, this specific spot was a market selling trinkets and straw hats, and a quintessential Key West bar and restaurant formerly known as Blue Macaw. Today, it's home to a restaurant called Rams Head Southernmost. Though Rams Head was founded in Annapolis, Maryland in 1889, it has roots in Key West. It still pays homage to the Caribbean island atmosphere and cuisine of the area. Here's their menu. They have various house drafts, including Cat 5 Key Lime Lager and Copperhead Ale. Okay, sorry. For starters, they have conch fritters, ahi tuna, and Krabby Tots. They have salads like the Southernmost and a tomato and watermelon. They also have 4 different types of street tacos. They have 4 different types of flatbreads, various sandwiches including Miles Zero Burger, pressed Cuban sandwich, shrimp BLT wrap, and Krabby grilled cheese. And their chef selections include blackened shrimp Alfredo, lobster mac and cheese, and crab cake dinner. Served daily from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. is breakfast and a build-your-own Bloody Mary bar. They also have plenty of alcoholic beverages including frozen drinks, conch tails, crushes, buckets, mimosas, mojitos, and Bloody Marys. Here are the drafts again, along with bottles and cans, seltzers, and wine. They have some chicken repellent on the tables, which I assume is just water since you can't harm the chickens. It looks like the bar down there has a plane wing, and I love the giant propeller fan. And there's the Bloody Mary bar they have open during breakfast. It is very shady and the fans create a nice breeze. For lunch, I had the hogfish salad special. It was hogfish, cucumbers, mixed greens, tomatoes, and cheese. Eric got the Krabby grilled cheese. It is lump crab dip, Gruyere, and cheddar cheese, bacon and tomato with a side of fries. Now we're going to explore more of the restaurant. Here's a small stage for live entertainment. Upstairs is a sun deck and mile-high lounge. Restrooms are this way. Then there's some high tops over here. Looks like Jenga, some cornhole, maybe another small bar back there. Some chairs facing a stage. Another bar with some fun swings and even a saddle swing. Inside here, there's a store with some merch. Here's this.
Yeah. Oh, but this looks way good. Perfect. All right, honey. Well, I will see you later.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Looks like they host a songwriting festival. And here's the indoor dining.
Is that your stapler? The white one.
And the outside of the restaurant. The building is super quaint. Of course, when you're in Key West, you need to try some key lime pie. We are here at the Key West Key Lime Shop. They have key lime shop merch, Key West Monopoly, various key lime flavored treats, and some cookies you can sample and purchase. In the fridge are frozen pie bars, and then some ice cream and fresh dessert behind the counter. And we got the classic key lime pie, which actually isn't green. I thought I didn't like key lime pie, but it was actually pretty good. We are currently waiting for our Captain's Choice Dolphin Lunch and Sunset Sale by Sabago. We have like 15 minutes until we board, and it goes from 6:30 until 8. And we're supposed to watch the sunset and see dolphins, but with the way the sky looking overcast and the sprinkles are out, we'll see. We'll see what we get to see. I hope we're able to. We paid a lot of money for this. Over there is the kiosk where we checked in at, and this is the boat we will be on.
He just has to cox the rest of it.
So we just boarded the boat and it's pouring. Right now we are trying to stay dry under this covering, and they are serving up drinks. Alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages are included in the ticket price. The sun came out and there's a double rainbow. And now we are just cruising around looking for dolphins until the sun sets. Looks like this boat tipped over. This is smoked mahi.
There's something in the water over there. I don't know what that is.
Right there?
Yeah.
That is...
It looks like a buoy.
Yeah, the buoy.
What do you think, babe?
Smoked fine. Pretty good.
Yeah. And it includes alcohol and other drinks. And what drink are you drinking? Land Shark?
Land Shark Premium Lager. Margaritaville.
No.
Very popular down here.
Yeah.
Don't realize how many like big hotels are over there.
Yeah.
Try at least one olive.
Is that what it is?
Olives, tomato, mozzarella.
How was whatever you ate?
Salty.
Salty? So cute and little.
I haven't got one.
There we go. Right, you guys.
Oh my god!
Coastal
Oh, that's
Atlantic
awesome.
bottlenose dolphin. They are
Oh,
swimming
there's
through
two
the
of
channel,
them.
so they might be searching for a snack right now.
Oh! You're right here!
Right under us.
But it might look cute, the distance to both.
Alright, you guys, we're coming back towards the marina now. We're gonna have.
We just finished the cruise and we are going to grab some food at the Conch Republic Seafood Company. The cruise did include 3 apps and 1 dessert. One that we didn't show was shrimp cocktail. Here's a quick overview of the menu. They have plenty of drink options, including frozen cocktails, signature martinis, margaritas, specialties, mocktails, champagne, and wine. They also have draft beers, as well as bottles and cans. They have a fresh, raw bar that includes oysters, clams, and shrimp. They offer soups and salads like conch chowder. Sandwiches include fish, burgers, and chicken. Some classic grill options and entrees like local fresh catch, mahi-mahi, snapper fillet, and coriander-crusted tuna. And for dessert, there's key lime pie, hot pineapple upside down, rum cake, 7-layer chocolate cake, and dessert drinks. They were plenty busy, so we took our food to go and ate it back in our room. I got chicken tenders, which were good, and Eric got their conch fritters, which tasted like hush puppies. We had a lot of fun today in Key West. Hemingway's house was on our bucket list, and it did not disappoint. There are so many cats, and we love them all. Rams Head Southernmost was delicious, and I loved the relaxing tropical island vibe. And of course, the sunset cruise was the perfect way to end the day. I was nervous at first with the weather, but we were able to see the sunset and even spot a few dolphins. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for our 3rd day in Key West.